A while ago, I did a video about things that I no longer purchase, so I thought it would be fun to do a video about things that I have purchased and actually enjoy or had been gifted those items in my 20s and 30s. And if you've been to my channel before, you probably have noticed that I am wearing glasses today, which is new. And you might be wondering, oh, are you trying to look smarter, Tiffany? Because glasses always make people look smarter, right? And maybe that is the case, or maybe I have set up a consultation appointment to see if I can get LASIK, and you're not allowed to wear your contacts before you go into your appointment. So subscribe to the channel and you will find out later on which is the case. And if you do like my glasses, then make sure and hit that like button, or even if you don't like my glasses, please hit the like button. And we're going to dive right in. All right, the first thing that I'm grateful I bought in my 20s and 30s, and you might be able to guess this because this is a finance channel, it is my properties. I own 4 properties. I bought one of them in my 20s and then the rest in my 30s. And I am so grateful that I invested in real estate. That has been the largest contributor to me becoming financially free. And if you want to know how I was able to purchase 4 properties, I did create a video for you. I will leave a link above and below in the description, and you can check that out later on. And if you do have any interest in getting started in real estate, I would say do it now, because the only regret that I have is not getting started earlier in real estate. And going right along with the real estate, the second thing I'm really glad that I purchased in my 20s and my 30s were my stock market investments. I have seen such a high return on these investments that I can't imagine keeping my money in a savings account still. I used to do that. Back in the day, I was really big into saving, not so much into investing. Once I made that switch, I was able to increase my net worth exponentially. So I cannot emphasize enough the importance of investing. Even if you just start out with a very small amount, you can continue to add to that amount over time and let that compound interest work for you. My stock market investments have gone up so much over time, including my real estate investments, but that helped to push me into the millionaire category. And there's no way I would have become a millionaire if I had left my money in my savings account. So never underestimate the power of investing, even if it is a small amount. All right, you probably guessed that I would talk about real estate and the stock market because of the nature of my channel. But the third thing that I'm grateful for was investing in ZUMBA classes. I love ZUMBA so much. I love dancing, and being able to get a workout while dancing is pretty much the best of both worlds. I have paid for a lot of ZUMBA classes over the years. I've taken some through the continuing education program, and then I've taken some at different dance studios. And right now I am fortunate enough to have free classes, which is pretty amazing. And I thought it was time to become a Zumba instructor so I could start teaching my own Zumba classes. So I just barely did that and actually taught my first 2 classes recently, which were pretty exciting, and it was really fun to do. And I did not do the songs perfectly, but nonetheless, we kept moving, got a good workout, and I enjoyed it. If there is some type of exercise that you really love, then I don't see a problem investing money in that, because it's making you happier because you're doing something you really enjoy, and you're becoming healthier at the same time. So it's really a win-win. But on the other hand, if you have a gym membership that you aren't even using, then cancel the gym membership and start going for walks outside, or do something free until you figure out what it is that you would really like to do, and then you can start paying for that specific thing. Item number 4 is kind of random, but it is my electronic toothbrush. I love this thing so much. And ever since I started using it, I have gone into the dentist, and he has said that my gums look so much better because I've been using my electronic toothbrush. And I have a permanent retainer on the back of my front teeth. Tell me in the comments if anyone else has a permanent retainer. I'm just curious to know. But anyway, that retainer has been a lot cleaner because I've been using this electronic toothbrush. So if you have not tried one of these, I would definitely try one. I love it, and so does my dentist. And this can save a lot of money on dental work. I know my sister, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with her not using an electronic toothbrush, but she's had a ton of dental work done, and it is so expensive, especially if you don't have dental insurance. So if we can do that preventative care, spend a little bit more money on our toothbrush, and spend less money at the dentist office, then I think that's a win-win as well. Item number 5 is my down pillows and down comforter. I sleep so much better with these pillows and with the comforter, especially during the winter time. I am so much warmer. My feet are not getting cold at night. I sleep in the basement, so it's even colder in the basement. But I've just found that these pillows are very comfortable for me. I really like them. And my down comforter is so warm. It's just so nice. And thinking about the price of the down pillows and down comforter, sure, they are more expensive than the traditional pillows or traditional comforter that you can get, but to me, they are so worth it because I am getting a better night's sleep, and that means my life is going to be a lot better. Item number 6 has to do with my education. I received my MBA, my master's in business administration back in 2012 is when I graduated. And I'm really glad I got my master's at that time. That was the step that I needed to get a promotion and a raise at work. And it was a really good learning opportunity for me. It was also nice because the company that I was working for at the time didn't have a policy in place about helping to pay for furthering education. So I just went to the CEO and asked him if he would be willing to pay for my master's or pay for part of my master's at least. And it worked out that he was willing to, or that the company was willing to pay for part of my master's. So I didn't even have to pay the full amount to receive my MBA. If you are considering furthering your education and you are employed, then ask your employer if they would be willing to pay for part of that or even all of it, especially if it directly relates to your job. The worst they can say is no, but at least you tried, so you won't be wondering. And personally in my life right now, I would rather take a specific course, probably an online course, that would be directly related to something that I want to learn about right now, rather than doing a formal program at a school. Just because of my own situation, I'm running my own business and doing my own thing. So formal education isn't that important to me right now because I'm the one that would hire me or fire me. No one else would. Take into consideration where you are at in your life and what you need currently to get ahead, to get a promotion, or be better at running your business. There's lots of different opportunities to further our education or just further our knowledge and become better at whatever it is that we do. Number 7 is clothing, and it's just being more intentional about the types of clothes or shoes that I am purchasing, because I used to just buy something if it was cute and on sale. But now I try to think, okay, is this something I'm going to wear a lot? Is it comfortable? Does it look good on me? Is it good quality? Is it something that's going to stay in style for a long time? I have a few items that are really my favorites that I've had for quite a while. One of them is a winter coat. It gets really cold in Utah during the winter time, especially when it is snowing and you are up in the mountains. So I have a longer winter coat that I got at Roots a long time ago, and I love that coat. It is like a sauna. It keeps me super warm when it is cold outside. I also have a purse. It is a Sac brand purse, and I think it is super cute. It's not too flashy. It does have some color to it, but I've had that purse for a really long time, and it has lasted for a long time. I did get the zipper stuck once, but I had someone fix that for me, so it is no longer a problem. But I'm really glad that I purchased that particular purse because it's a good brand and I didn't even pay that much for it. I got it at Nordstrom Rack, so it was discounted. Being more intentional when I am purchasing clothes has made a big difference because I used to have a really large clothing budget and now I have a lot smaller clothing budget, but I'm still able to buy nice clothes that will last for the long term, so I don't need to continuously buy new things all the time. And then number 8 is my vacations, trips that I have taken. I love taking trips. I love traveling the world and seeing new places, or even just getting out of town for a little bit and going somewhere close. It's just nice to change things up for a bit. And traveling doesn't have to be super expensive. I took 7 different trips last year in 2020, and they weren't that expensive. They were all pretty local. 2 of them were a little bit further away. One was in Las Vegas and one was to Lake Tahoe, but we drove to both of those places. So it was pretty inexpensive. It was really nice to see different places in Utah that I had never been before. And all of my trips have been so worth it to me. I've taken quite a few trips. I don't even know how many trips, and I'm sure there are people that travel way more than I do, but I feel like I travel a significant amount, and I've just had so much fun, and I love creating those memories and taking photos and just building relationships with the friends that I take these trips with. So to me, it is totally worth it. Item number 9 is another random item. It is an automated sprinkling system, and I installed this, or I had someone install this at my rental, and I am so glad I did that. The tenants don't take the best care of the yard, so I make sure that the sprinkling system is set correctly, and I can turn it off from my phone wherever I am if it starts raining or if the weather gets too cold, whatever it might be, and I can change up the amount that the sprinklers come on. Anyway, it has made my landlord life a lot easier. And it was great to purchase the sprinkling system at the time because there was a rebate going on that if you purchased a certain sprinkling system, then you could receive a rebate for your sprinkling system. So I can't remember if it was completely free or if I just had to pay a little bit of money for it. But look for those type of rebate programs, especially if you have rental properties and you're going to be buying multiples of these types of items. Think about things that just kind of give you a headache and you're tired of dealing with it, and think of a way to make a purchase that is going to solve that problem and get rid of that headache for you and make life more convenient for you. Number 10, the last one, is books. I've read so many books in my life, and I have bought a lot of books, but I've also gone to the library or even used the library app and received free books that way. I really love reading self-improvement or self-development books or money books, of course. It's just another way that I can educate myself and become a little bit better. I've also used Audible because it is so easy to listen to books while you are cleaning or driving. If you're interested in getting 2 free audiobooks from Audible, I'll leave my referral link below in the description, and you can click on that and get your 2 free books. I will also leave some links to some of my favorite books below in the description, and you can check those books out if you want to. Those are the 10 purchases that I wanted to share with you. So you can tell that my purchases are either about experiences or making my life more convenient or just improving my life overall. So think about different things that you really want to have more convenience in your life with, or if you want to improve in some areas, and you can consider different purchases that are going to help you with your goals or help you improve. And if you do want me to share any links of the items that I have mentioned, then just comment below and tell me, and I can put them in the description. Comment below and tell me one of your favorite purchases, and if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with someone else who would like to hear this information, and hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.